Good morning, good morning. Stopping in for a quick chat before I take my nap to get ready for work. Wait for somebody to come in. I got some good stuff this morning. I just couldn't hold it. I got up and I said, well, let me go ahead and fix me some coffee and jump in here for a quick chat. A quick chat. Back with another video. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now listen, I don't know, but I had to just get up when I saw this. Good morning, babies. Good morning. Hey, Randy. What's going on, baby? Hey, Lily. Do we sleep? Let me cut this music. Lily, we don't sleep. We just went to bed 3 o'clock on this daggone internet. Good morning, Randy, my love. So after I got off of here, I took a look at the video. Lily, why you didn't tell me that you guys couldn't hear the audio to the clips that I was playing? I didn't know. So when I went back to look at it, I always look at the videos to see where it was good and bad and how I could, make it better. So I was like, damn, Lily, nobody never said that the audio was bad. So I deleted the video. But as promised, I reached out to Gene Deal this morning. Hopefully he'll reach back out to me and we could set up this little interview, and it'll be via telephone because I think Gene is not tech savvy like me. Sometimes when you kind of get up there, you're not tech savvy. So anywho, I just had to get this off my chest. I was looking at Treecey. We talked about Treecey yesterday. What the heck is wrong with Tree Dog? Do this girl really have a life outside of YouTube? I don't think so. So yesterday she had this big beef with this girl. Oh, no, it wasn't you, baby. It was me, Lily. It wasn't you. Anyway, she has this beef on YouTube with this girl named Honey. So she inviting Honey to come over. Now, Honey was in her chat antagonizing her. And they was egging it on. So finally she got so bold. I saw in another video, she did like 3 videos last night. She got so bold that she decided to get in her car. Yeah, I hope so. I'm waiting for him to hit me back, Lily. I'm waiting for him to hit me back. I just did it this morning as promised. Oh, I'm going to reach out to him. And the questions would be suited and tailored enough to what we want to know without, trying to lead him on to tell us so much. We'll just gather information from what he does tell us if he do it. So hopefully I reached out to him. Let's see if he hit me back. But anywho, I was on here. Cool. Okay, baby girl. So I was on here and this girl is losing her flipping mind, Treecey. Now, she gets in her car after this Honey girl claimed that she gonna meet up with her, which Honey might have been a troll, but I don't think so because she was in Jay Wilson's chat. I mean, she was in Sean Bradley's chat and she was in somebody else's chat. So she telling her, meet up, come on, meet up, pull up. That favorite saying, pull up. Now listen, where I come from, I'm the East Coast. Pull up mean come to where I'm at. It don't mean over no damn internet. Meet me where I'm at and we can handle this. So she's so quick to tell people to pull up, and her pull up is getting on her live and call up and call. Yeah, okay, Honey is part of club chat. Cool. So she was antagonizing Treecey. Girl, now listen, Tree Dog, this message is for you because you're being set up somehow. I'm not sure, but I feel it in my gut. Now you talking about you gonna run to Vegas with I want to say Deanna and Harley Q when Club Chat is there. So you run in there looking for trouble, and I hope your ass find it. I hope you find trouble and you don't come out looking so pretty. I mean, you're not that pretty anyway, but I mean, if they snatch the weave up, they'll see the edges and all that, but I ain't gonna get into that. But I don't advise you not to go because you're looking for trouble. And you have to remember, baby, they were part of Club Chat. before you got there. Now, I don't know the history of how far back it goes, so I don't know, so I can't expound or elaborate on it. But what I can say from what I've seen so far, those girls was club chat. And after they fell out with Sean, they came over there and now they club Treecey, because you took a couple of his subbies with you, and they content creators. So you all sit around and dog Sean Bradley. Now, I don't know Sean Bradley. I don't know. Honey is a woman in her 70s. Lily, wait, you knocking me off my game. Hold on, 70s? Now, who's she gonna pull up to? Other than the senior citizen building. But anywho, let me go on. So, Treecey, you guys plan on going to Sean Bradley's Las Vegas trip. I hope you get what you're looking for. My advice to you is to stay your butt home. Now, you could just be doing this to beef people up for clicks and views, because that's what y'all do, right? So you beefing with this Miss Honey, now that I find out is 70 years old. Boo, what are you going to do with a 70-year-old woman? In fact, what is a 70-year-old woman going to do with you, Treecey? But anywho, you're looking for trouble. So you jump in your car and you ride all through these to several subways looking for Honey. Because now she done lured you to drive around like a damn fool looking for her. And that woman is sitting over in club chat talking about you. But you know what? Let me tell you something, Treecey. You ain't fool nobody. You knew damn well that woman wasn't gonna be at nobody's subway. So you did your little show for your subbies. Yeah, because I don't play. If I tell somebody to pull up, they gonna pull up because I'm about that life. They not about that life. Let me take a sip on this bullshit. You ain't about that life either. Because you know darn well, if you thought that Honey was gonna be there, you wouldn't have went. You were showing off for your subbies. You didn't impress me. But be careful, Treecey. Don't do that. Y'all, don't be delusional. Don't be fool. That girl knew that lady wasn't going to be there. Because if Lily knows that the lady is 70 years old, then Treecey knows she's 70 years old. Ain't no 70-year-old woman going to come out her house at nighttime looking for no trouble. They just not gonna do that. Most of their asses are scared and they stay in the house after dark. So, girl, miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit. You might impress club chat, but you didn't impress me. Well, supposedly, Honey only lived 30 or 40 minutes from her. So, anywho, she gets back in the car and she's selling these wolf tickets that I'm not buying. Maybe her subbies are buying. Because, girl, if you was going to pull up or if you was going to do something, it wouldn't be over the internet. It wouldn't be telling somebody to pull up and call in. First, you told Jay Dunn to call in because you was beefing with her. Then you told Honey to pull up because you was beefing with her. And everybody else, you tell them to pull up. And your pull up mean call you on the internet, call in. So when they did call, and when Jay Dunn did call you several times, text you several times, you didn't even answer. You didn't want to hear what she had to say because she had already drug your ass across the road. She had drug you until your knees was bleeding on her chat. So you didn't want to really hear that, girl. So you need to stop faking. My advice to you is not to go to Vegas because those very same people that you think you cool with and your twin and Harley Q and all those other people I don't give a damn or know about, baby, you don't know them. You know them through the internet. Why would you feel so comfortable to be going somewhere with Sean Bradley? These people know him. Club chat, they know him personally too. They done been traveling with him. Why would you feel so comfortable to go there with anybody? Anybody. Yeah, when Five Babe, when Five Babe and Treecey D invite you, why you ain't pull up to them? Now they were looking for you, but you so quick to talk about Five Babe and Treecey D on your chat every day. Your whole content is about somebody else's business, what they wearing, where they live, what job they have, what they doing with their kids, what they doing with their man. just everything. Your whole content is about talking about Sean Bradley, Jay Wilson, and Phi Babe. Now you talked about what Phi Babe had on, and I mean you go on and on and on and on. And both of y'all do each other. I ain't gonna lie. Both of you guys talk about each other. But if you're really that bad and you really want to pull up somewhere, then really meet somebody in real life. And then y'all take care of it there. See, you don't have to front for us. I'm not impressed. And your subbies, and I hate to generalize people, but they must be kind of cuckoo. Because what would make them send all that in the text? Oh, be careful, don't go. Honey, they just trying to. Girl, you wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't doing nothing at all. Stop faking. Stop faking. Now, they say you're a little crazy. They say you're a little crazy. I don't know. I don't know if you crazy or you play crazy. But you gonna run up on the wrong person. You guys didn't get enough of that VS shit. And that story I told you about those two guys driving to another state to murk somebody, you didn't get enough of that. No, you still want to antagonize people. Then you turn around and start doxing somebody yesterday. And the first thing you say is, I don't mess with anyone. Treecey mind her business. Now, y'all know Treecey mind her business. But if they come for her, she gonna give them what they looking for. But Treecey mind her business. Treecey, you don't mind your business. You mind everybody else's business. You know, and you semi-retire. God bless you if you semi-retired. You know, I doubt it. Retire from where? I mean, you cut hair at Great Clips or somewhere you was. I guess you used to cut hair or whatever. You're semi-retired from that? I doubt it. Those people very seldom retire because they don't have the investments, the 401ks and stuff. But if you retire from that, girl, shout out to you, because I'm not retired. In fact, I'm gonna get my butt off here in a few minutes and go to sleep so I can go to work. Right, Randy? Right, Randy. But anywho, so that was that. So Treecey, stop faking. Now, I did reach out to Gene Dell onto the next setup, the Biggie setup. I'm hoping, Lily, that he called. There's no maturity on here. It's very few of us. Oh, absolutely. I'm hoping that this guy really calls back, because we have questions, and we have valid questions we would like for him to answer in regards to this Biggie murder. Like I said, I think in my heart of hearts that Puff set it up. Gene knows what happened. And I think when Mace made that call to Gene, it starts sending red flags up again. And people start inquiring minds start wanting to know again what really happened. You know, today I listened to a little Doggy Diamond and Gene's Deal interview, and he claimed that he know who paid to kill Pac. He said he saw the check. Somebody on the East Coast wrote the check for them to kill Pac. Now, see, I'm telling you, they know so much, and it's getting so deep, and we have so much to ask Gene. I really hope that he reaches back out to me so we can give him an interview. And most likely, the interview would be via telephone because he lives in another state. So I would think it would be via telephone. But Lily, I am going to have somebody get me that trailer, especially if we get the Gene Deal interview. I'm going to have somebody make a trailer to let people know so they could come and see, you know, they could come live, because that'll be a good one. However, there's questions that I said that I had. I looked at the scene. I did some research. I told you that last night that the bullets that they say that killed Biggie was bullets that was only available on the East Coast. The murder took place on the West Coast. So somebody had to transport those guns and those bullets to the West Coast. You guys probably didn't hear the audio, so I'm going to tell you about it. When Gene Deal on his live, he was saying that he that night had carried 5 guns with him. And back in the day, you used to could do that. Remember, you could take guns through security, and plus he was a bodyguard. So 5 guns to me sound like a lot and far-fetched. I could see you holding 1 or 2 guns. So my thing is, Gene Deal, I got questions, baby. I got questions. You have 5 weapons on you. The weapon, the bullets that they matched to what the weapon were Geico bullets, which was only sold on the East Coast. Now that's not to say that don't seal a deal, because that's not to say that someone couldn't have, sold bullets to somebody else on the West Coast. But it's just strange to me that you had 5 guns. You said that out your mouth. The bullet that killed Biggie was gecko bullets, only sold on the East Coast. Yes, Gene, you have some answers. I mean, we need some answers, Gene. Did you give somebody a gun? Because if I'm not mistaken, I listened and the video said you gave somebody some guns because they didn't have no weapons on them, and you already knew that somebody was going to die. I need to know, Gene, how did you know, and why was you so adamant about knowing somebody was going to die that night? Yeah, he was there also with Tupac's story. Okay, Lily, I'm gonna look that up. I'll look it up. I see who you talking about. You keep saying that name. You keep saying that name. I'm gonna look into it, baby. But you were so adamant that somebody was gonna die that night. How did you know that? Now I know we get gut feelings, but that doesn't mean we are sure that that's gonna take place. You said you told them not to go to Andre Harrell's house. You said you didn't go to Andre Harrell's house, but then in another video, you said when we left Andre Harrell's house. So I'm like confused. Did you go to Andre Harrell's house with 24 guys, or you didn't go? Because you told them don't go. Because you knew something was going to happen, you know? And like I said, Biggie knew he was going to die. He knew that. He just didn't know when. He was so hesitant about going to, and Lily, I know you heard this, but some people up there probably ain't heard it. He was so adamant about not wanting to go. He didn't want to go. That Puff had to persuade his best friend, D-Rock, to go talk to Biggie. I'm nosy. I want to know. Lily, I want to know. Puff had to persuade D-Rock to go to Biggie. Now, D-Rock was his best friend who took a gun charge for him. He was such a good friend, he took a gun charge for Biggie prior to Biggie's death. So he went and persuaded Biggie to go to California. Miss Wallace told Biggie not to go. Biggie didn't want to go, but he owed Puff money. And according to Gene Dill, he said he only went because he owed Puff money and they had a video to finish up. So that's why he went. He needed that cash because his mom was having a house built or she was having it reconstructed and he didn't have the funds to pay for it. So he went to California. Now, D-Rock, if you're alive, or Gene, I want to know, did D-Rock and Biggie fall out at the end somewhere? That perhaps the way you making this sound, like Mr. Deal, D-Rock could have been the shooter. Biggie didn't get shot the way they showing it. Biggie got shot in his vehicle, I believe. Or if he didn't get shot in his vehicle, like Gene said, they were waiting for him at the corner. But it still is a question that need to be answered. What made Puff run that light? What made him run that red light? It was yellow turning red. But what made his car run that light to assure that Biggie car would be there at the stoplight? And supposedly it took place when Biggie vehicle stopped. What would make him run? And see, Puff knew Biggie was trying to branch out on his own because Miss Wallace stated that Biggie was a very intellectual guy, and so did Little Kim and them speak highly of him and his intellect. So he got a hold to Puff. He got a hold to Puff, ripping off his artist, and he was about to start his own thing. And I really believe that he was going to work with Tupac, and Biggie and Puff got a hold to that him and Tupac was going to do business together because they was trying to squash the East Coast and West Coast beef. So they were going to do business together. So is that a driving force for them to kill Biggie? Is that a driving force for Puff? Now remember, I don't know. Gene Deal had a book coming out, and he said a lot was going to be in his book. Puffy stopped his bag. Simon and Schuster had paid Gene Deal $75,000 for his book, and was going to give him $25,000 up front. But when it was time to sign the actual contract, they backed out because they went with Puffy. They paid Puffy $1 million, and he supposedly he didn't write the book. He voided the contract, so they sued him for $1 million. Oh, he was told to keep going. So why? Okay, so Lily, that leads me to the next question. Why was he told to run a red light? Why would they tell him to run a red light? And see, we got questions. If they called 911 and the dispatcher told them to stay there, they were sending AMR response team out to Biggie, and he had a chance of surviving. And Puff said, no, we not gonna do that. No, we not gonna do that. And took him 30 minutes away to a hospital. Surely you knew he was gonna die en route to the hospital or close to it. His survival chance was right there when the lady told him to stay right there. We're 2 blocks away. Why would you take him 30 minutes away when the response team and the hospital was 2 blocks away? Yeah, it was part of the plan. He wanted to be sure that Biggie died that night because Biggie knew that he was out to murder him. That's why Biggie said, I'm scared for my life. Every night I wake up out of my sleep. I know I'm going to get killed. So who had threatened him? Did Puff threaten Big because he wrote that music for Little Kim? And he wasn't supposed to write or do any other business dealings with anybody because Puff owned his publishing rights and his marketing rights? So Puff was so upset with him? Or was Puff upset with him because he was going to join forces with Tupac? And that would have been a hell of a force. And so what happens in return? They get rid of both of them. They didn't just get rid of Biggie, they got rid of Tupac as well. And according to Gene Deal, the money that was paid for whoever hit Tupac came from somebody on the East Coast. They wrote the check for. And he said he got proof and he saw the check and he could prove that somebody on the East Coast wrote the check for somebody to murk Tupac. I think they were going to join forces. Bad Boys Puffy got a hold to that, and they knew they would have been great, and they would have took the shine off of Puff. So if you get rid of both of them, they won't become as big as we know them would have become, but you would become the leading man in this whole saga, this whole movie. Puff, you would be the leading man if you got rid of them. Because you done screwed all your other artists. According to Mr. Deal, that's the reason why he don't deal with you, because he saw you screwing your artists. And Puff got winded that you was going to screw him. You had screwed him out his publishing rights and his marketing, and somebody probably told him. And so what you do, you get rid of him. Or I'm not too keen on this D-Rock, his supposedly best friend who took the rap for him on his gun charges. He did when he got released, he went back to Biggie, but he took the rap for him on his gun charges. Now, after Biggie died and all this settled down because it's been years, D-Rock still work with Puff Daddy. Well, Puff, Diddy, Love, whatever they call him, D-Rock still work with him. Now, again, I don't know if D-Rock is dead, but is it possible that D-Rock was the trigger man? Did Puffy pay D-Rock to off his own best friend? Gene Deal said it was the ultimate betrayal, and he breaks it down. So he's calling D-Rock, the way it sounds like in his videos, and this is my interpretation and my perception of it, D-Rock could have been the trigger man. He could have been. He said he spent the entire day with Diddy that day. Remember, he talked to D-Rock to convince Biggie to come to California. He also talked to D-Rock that day prior to the Source Award, the Vibe Awards, Source Awards, whatever. He talked to him all that day. They went somewhere. Gene said that was not normal. Him and Puff went off the entire day by themselves without Gene. Now, Gene was Puffy's bodyguard. He went everywhere with Puff. Why didn't he go with Puff then? Why didn't Puff want him to go? Because he had D-Rock by himself. So is it possible somebody in that car killed Biggie? It was Little C's, D-Rock, G Money was the driver. All these people was part of Junior Mafia. They all was a part of, but D-Rock and Little C's was in that car along with some other Junior Mafia people. So somebody in that car shot Biggie probably. And it's not too far-fetched that it could have been that guy D-Rock. Even though was his best friend and had been his friend for years, did Biggie owe him something? Did Puffy have enough influence over D-Rock that he would turn on Biggie? Good morning. Good morning. My drag queen who literally dragged people across the floor until I see the white of their knees. Hey, baby, you know Spill It Boy. I'm all for it, baby. I got a good hee hee ha ha out of that drag. But anywho, so here's the deal. We have questions for Gene because something is not adding up. Mace, in that phone call to Gene Deal, sent a warning shot to him. He said, Gene, you know, you not telling it all. You playing with people's lives. If you gonna tell it all. Now, so I believe that's how it went. They set it up. I have questions. I have questions for them. Now, hey, baby, you did the drag of all drag. I'm not sure who Heidi is and what Heidi did, but you drug her for filth. These people better know they can't mess with no old queens and nothing. Hey, Spill It, you know I love you. Nothing to us. But old queens are different. They are different. They can drag. So, you know, it makes for good entertainment. I've been watching them for years. I've been around them for years. It makes for good entertainment. So you are the drag queen and the drag queen. See, you know, the play on words. You're the drag queen and the drag queen. And so when they come for you, you have a right. Man, boy, woman, girl, anybody, you have a right to come for them, James. You do. Yes, he did. I was done when I heard that drag, and I was like, oh my God. I said, oh, why do they keep coming for this man? Why do they realize he is a old drag queen? He's not the new queens, whatever y'all call them now, can't read like the old queens. They just can't. That's what they used to do, is read. So that was crazy. I said, oh shit, James is on one. I hadn't seen you, baby. I hadn't seen you. So I was like, man, I wonder. But I guess she was laying kind of low. He does. He does speak facts. And the bad thing about it is, you know, they keep coming for him. He doesn't have to be in every topic of your conversation. You really could just leave him be. You know, I just don't think all these people should be coming from him. I was in somebody's chat. Oh, I was in somebody's chat yesterday, and the whole chat was talking about they was talking about you. The whole chat was talking about you and how wrong you was. Listen, I got a different opinions on both. Like I said, I like both parties, you know, and hey, it is what it is. It's entertainment. It's real entertainment. And I can go for that entertainment as long as you don't involve people, kids. You know, to the fact you dragging and talking about people, kids. I can go for the kiki ha ha he shit. I go for it. I love the mess. I love the mess. I said it. I'm nosy. I'm admitting it, and I love the mess. Mm-hmm. I do. So I'm front seat for it, you know. But a lot of people chats I don't follow. I just don't follow them. They don't appeal to me, you know. So I don't follow them. But that Treecey thing is a mess. Treecey, I advise you to keep your ass at home. Now you could go ahead and trust Deanna and all of them if you want to, and y'all could run to Club Chat, Club Shing Shag, Shing, whatever y'all call it. Spill it, what you call it? Club Ching Chang, Shing Shang. You could go there if you want to Vegas, but you might be left in Vegas. You need to leave that shit alone and stay on these YouTube streets sending out threats. You know, that's what you need to do. Stay on the streets. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I told you I am who I am. You can tell I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I like you, I do like you. You know, no, she didn't block me. She didn't block me. But, you know, I know what's going on, baby. Let me tell you something. I see shade and no shade, you know, but I don't have to entertain all that shit. See, because that's what they do. I'm not going to make them my content because over here, we're trying to do something different than, you know, do all that beefing and stuff. I'm really not here for that, but I will get in it if I have to. But I saw the video. And I know she was talking about me. In fact, one of my followers, one of my subbies, work with me. And when I showed her the video, we already knew before she shouted me out, she was talking about me. And that's cool. You do you, baby. You do you. I know you see me. I don't have a problem with you seeing me. I don't have a problem with you shouting me out, but you can save that shout out if you're going to say all the other stuff that leads up to it. I don't have a problem with Five Babe. I really don't. I don't have a problem with James. I don't have a problem with QB. I don't follow some other people. I like Pretty Ricky Fontaine. To be honest with you, I was going to try to go with Pretty Ricky Fontaine because we in the same general area and go to Fication. I decided not to go to Fication because I see some things I don't want to be a part of, but I wish them well. I do believe it's going to take place. I'm not going to talk bad about it because I do believe it's going to take place, and that's good. I wish them well, but I'm just not going. You know, like I said, I don't have no beef with Five Babe. I just think it's the way she does things. If you was going to shout me out for a video that you said someone told you to go watch, which I was just giving you advice. Yeah, and I still say that. Jay Wilson is your snake in the grass. You know, you guys are tap dancing and tiptoeing and shit. I'm not going to tap dance and tiptoe. No. You guys aren't fine. You could tell us you're fine. You could tell us anything you want us to believe, but you're not fine. You just chose to take the high road now and not drag him because sorry, James. Sorry, boo-boo. Because Jay Wilson's not really dragging you. But you said that you wasn't going to drag him, and I commend you on that. Don't drag him. You guys do whatever y'all want to do. You could do do it behind the scenes in front of, but you say you wasn't gonna drag him, but then a couple of days prior to that, you kind of drug him because we know who you was talking about, but that's between y'all. That is between y'all, you know. But what I'm saying, when it comes to me, I'm gonna worry about Mz.Teavalocity. When it comes to me, baby, say what you want to me. You know, you don't have to. I see you, make the video. I see you. Now I see you stating you see me. It's okay. I didn't have no problem with it if you didn't see me. Somebody else told you to watch the video. I was just doing what I thought was best and was giving you advice. But you say you and Jay Wilson fine, good. More power to you. QB is not fine with Jay Wilson. He's not fine with Jay Wilson. How y'all go work that out? Y'all go work it out. But then again, this is what you guys do. And I wonder if this is like a little setup, a little plot, a little plan. Because now, QB, you done jumped back on YouTube. You left here crying. You know, boo-hoo, I felt so bad for you that I mentioned it in the video that I just thought it wasn't right that Jay Wilson, who's supposed to be cool with all y'all, that will allow that to happen, that Wally will come on his platform and allow him to drag you. But here's the thing. Miss Gina broke it all down last night. Okay, I got to check her out too. But here's the thing. You allowed them to come on your platform after I thought about it and I felt bad. I said, but wait a minute. What goes around comes around. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. You allowed them to ambush Spill It Boy, James, Milan, Treasure, Milan, whatever they call you. I call you James. You allowed them to attack him on your platform. And that was a setup because you knew that was Wiley on the line. Mm-hmm. And so when it's done to you, you know, it's not right. But I did feel bad. Only because of the person Wiley is, what I've observed off of here, because he's always trying to cause division. He does his own thing. Some things I like about him, some things I don't. Yeah, he said he's not. You right, Lady Lily. Jay Wilson say he's not windmilling for anybody, but I wouldn't windmill for him either. Shit, if you ain't gonna take up for me, I ain't taking up for you. You know, let me tell you too. When someone intellectually articulates their message to you, you get a little bit mesmerized because you listen to the articulation of what they saying, how educated, how well they speaking, how passive. He's a passive aggressive person. He's a snake. Mm-hmm. But because he say it like this and he say it like that, and you know he say it so calm, it's different than somebody coming on here. Yeah, he does it a little different. So, but that's between him and Phi Babe. I have nothing to do with that. And QB, I told you I had a personal thing for Jay Wilson for because of what he did to me. That's where my beef with him come from. But I don't go looking for him. But if I want to say something about him, just so I could let my subbies and the people know why I said I will keep my feet on his neck, is because of what he did to me and because I could see through him. He's fake with that pastor stuff and that Christianity. He, you know, he's passive aggressive and he's a manipulator himself. Yes, he is. And his driving force is money. And his own friend said it. She definitely said it, you know. But like I said, she said she wasn't going to drag him because that's what the beef sector wanted. But she clearly said it. She clearly said it prior to that. So it's not like she really didn't drag him, but I don't blame her because, again, we get emotional and what we do, we run to YouTube. But she drug him. Let me tell you what he did to me, Wiggs. Okay, I'm a new YouTuber, so I'm little, right? So you don't know me and I don't know you, but I know he talked politics. So I reached out to him. Just I'm gonna hypothetically say January the 5th. January the 5th morning, I wrote him an email and I asked him, would he join me on a panel or a platform on my platform so we could discuss politics? Now, I believe in voting. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot, girl. Girl, let them have it. We just want to see the videos, legally. We just want them to record it. But let me finish this Jay Wilson, and then I'll come back to that. So I reached out to him. I reached out to him in email. I said, hey, I would like for you. I'm a new YouTuber, but I have a small platform, but I would like for you to join me so we could discuss politics and the importance of voting in the Black community, right? Boom. Please let me know. Now, me, I would have just wrote back because he said it in his video, so he could have said it in the email. Oh, I don't do collabs with people. That's just not who I am. I stand on my own and all this bullshit, right? So cool. You don't do that. You could have wrote me back and said that. But what did you do? You called the very same person that I had contacted to do and had agreed to do a platform with me in reference to voting, do a live with me. You reached out to him and did it that night on your platform. Uh-huh. And that's what I call a fucking snake. Excuse my expression. You are a snake because you took my idea, and that's okay. I ain't the only one who talks about politics. In fact, Captivating Christian is our political junkie on here, and I like politics. But instead of you getting back to me, then I went, what's a lie? What's a lie? No, 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 baby. That's not a lie. I did reach out to him. I have the emails and the date. And I reached out to Captivating Christian. And he called me back. I mean, he wrote me back and said he would love to. I said, well, hopefully Jay Wilson will write me back. But Jay Wilson, I wrote Vivian Jennings, who's I think his number one mod or his behind the scene buddy. I wrote her and I asked her could she contact and let him know I was trying to contact him. I never heard anything from him. Mom was the word. But that night, that very night, he did a live with Captivating Christian. And Cap, I hate to bring you into it, but this is facts. So he stole my idea and then he did it with Captivating Christian. He didn't call it a collaboration. He calls it an interview. But it was a collaboration to me because you both got on the platform and you spoke politics. He is a lie. He's a lie. The Gentleman Panels is a collaboration. So that was his video to answer me. But you didn't write me back. See, and that's what I say. You're snaking, you full of shit. And what you're doing is you're snaking Fi Babe. See, she goes for that slick shade, but she says she knows it's slick shade. I don't go for it. Say what you mean to me. I'm a big girl. It's nothing you could really do to me. It's over the internet. All you did have to say no, but you think your platform is so big and you're so big that you didn't want to be bothered with little old me. Yeah, it's no harm in doing a collab with somebody, or especially for politics. But he is, and like I made that video, and that's why I made that video because he is a snake. He's a snake, and I don't like him, and I don't like how he's passive aggressive. Yes, he articulate well. Yes, he have a couple of degrees. So do I. That means nothing. Yes, you pretend like you're a pastor. I don't know what kind of pastor, because in the morning you giving a fake sermon, and then at night you're talking about people's misfortune. Being homeless, not having to eat, not having all this stuff. That's people misfortune, and you talk about it. And no, that's not entertainment. Where does entertainment stop? Yes, it's dragging, and that's what y'all do. Yeah, he's a trifling piece, and I'm gonna continue every time I get an opportunity, and I'm sure he'll get wind of it that I was talking about him this morning. And he get up there, and I'm not this. And where is your house? And where is your car? I drive a car. I drive a Cadillac. I have a big house. God bless you. Good for you. But don't talk down on the people who don't have those things, because you don't know what's going on in their life. And that's where they need to separate this bullshit. This is YouTube. People have real lives outside of YouTube. And you could tell the ones who have real lives because they not on YouTube all day talking about people. Making videos back to back to back to back. I get it. That's what's paying your bills. I'm all for it. But don't pretend like you so better than someone else. You're no better than the rest of us. We all are probably in the same boat. Now, some of them are more. You know, some people are less fortunate than others. I don't look down on them because anything could happen to us at any given time to make shit bad for us. It just can. I've been through good times, bad times, bad times, and I'm blessed. And no, I'm not going to talk about somebody. But if that's the way y'all drag, good. Oh, he's a big beggar. And that's why I believe he's not working, because he's doing too many videos and he's begging too much. But if those people want to give him their money, more power to them. I'm not giving no one a dime unless I like what you say, you're entertaining, and I know I would help you out if you were in a situation. If you were in a situation, I would help you out because that's who I am. But don't come on here and bullshit me. Having all these cash app parties and this and that, this and that. Dude, come on. You're in need of money. And it shows. And your subbies are just helping you. That's all. They know you're in need of money. They probably know. And so you come on here begging, which I think is terrible. You remind me, Jay Wilson, of a real pastor in a real church. Want everybody to pass the plate all the time. Yeah, that's what you remind me of. But anywho, that's why I don't like Jay Wilson. Because of that, because he's a snake. And Phi Babe, let me tell you something, Phi Babe. I love you, dear. I love you, dear. I don't have anything bad to say about you. But the truth is the truth. You and Jay Wilson will fall out soon. You're just not doing it now. But you and Jay Wilson will not last. I can promise you that. I see it brewing up. I do. That's right. He talking about people, how much people work for and how many degrees he have and his big lovely home and his happy relation with Mark. Who gives a shit? I could care less about that stuff. That's your business. See, that's the problem. They jump on this platform. And tell all their damn business. And if they don't tell it, you got these fools out here doxing to tell it for them, where they live at, how to somebody's house. Mofo, I don't care if I lived in a brown paper bag. If that's my house, that's my house. It doesn't matter whether your house is little, big, apartment, nothing. You guys, they are so quick to talk about where people live. These people have roofs over their head. That's all that counts. That's a blessing. It's a blessing. So what if you live in an apartment building? That's what you can afford. So what if you have a big house? So what, Heidi? I don't know you, but Spiller Boy say you have a mini mansion. I don't know. I don't watch you. I don't follow you. I'm going to go on what you said, Jay. Hey, Wendy. Hi, baby. He said you have a mini mansion, or that's what you call it. But that's your mini mansion, right? But don't talk about how somebody else living conditions is. You never know what's going on in their lives. But that's what they do. That's what they do. That relationship is over. Girl, please. That relationship is over. Just hold on. Just hold on a minute. And you tell me, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, Wiggs. I'm going to tell you it's over because he betrayed her by talking about QB because they thought they had a bond. And he betrayed her. And so, you know, one thing about Fi, she's going to windmill. Now, you tell me this.
Jay Wilson set QB up. This is why I will never fool with him.
She talking about Wiley though.
I'm not gonna be on here pussyfooting around with these fake people, Babe Nation. I'm not. Nope. Because the truth is, I don't need them. Can I say it again? Can I be very honest? I don't need them. I'm not gonna lure myself for no damn clicks and views. Get the hell up out of here with that dumb shit.
Here we go. Here we go.
Lowering my standards, my morals, my values for no damn clicks and views.
Here we go.
You done already sold out. You done sold your soul. You have sold your soul.
Really?
You are willing to do anything for clicks, views, which translates to money. You already sold out. And it's really sad because we're not even making that kind of money on here to be selling out like this. We're not making that kind of money. And even if I was making $100,000 a month, I still wouldn't sell out. My morals are not on discount.
All right now, girl.
My standards round there to the pay less. It ain't never gonna be that damn serious. And the love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money will make you kill your mama. The love of money will make you sell your booty hole. The love of money will make you set up your husband. Loving money will make you set up your own children. When a motherfucker love money more than anything else, because guess what? You'll become a pawn in a game for the money. No.
Enough said. Enough said. Now, who do you think she was talking to? Who do you think that she was talking to? So, for me, it's over. The love affair is over. You can tell us what you want. And no, I don't need you or nobody else to sit here and drag nobody. I can see the love affair was over. What was the testimony? Oh, right here? I'm struggling now, Wiggs. I need a phone cord. Oh, shucks, Lily, get a phone cord. Go to Five Below. So right there, even though they say they fine, you know, and I believe that she don't want to get on here and personally drag him. I do believe that because they had something behind the scenes and she don't see it. And she know that people are waiting for that. People wait for the beef, right? But they were done long time ago, just like you said, when he didn't windmill against James. I think right there gave Fibe a strong indication that Jay Wilson was not behind her like she thought, because she's loyal. Now, one thing I can say, you guys, I told you, I'm honest, I'm gonna shoot straight from the hips. She's loyal to the people, to her people. So he knew that he didn't defend. I ain't fooling with you. I ain't fooling with you, James. I ain't fooling with you this morning. I'm trying to have my coffee and get up out of here so I can take my nap. I ain't fooling with you. But she's loyal to her people. And so she really likes Jay Wilson, I believe, or liked him. Is not right at this point. We really don't know where they stand, you know. So I'm not gonna guess, but my instinct and my intuition and my perception of what's going on is they're done. They are done because she knows he's a snake. She's just not gonna come on this platform and drag him. But to me, I can't say who she was talking about, but it sums up that it sounds just like Jay Wilson. But I can't say that's who Fire was talking about. I can't talk. I can't speak for her. But that sound like she was talking about Pastor or Passer, Jay Wilson, Jada, whatever they call him. That's who she was talking about to me. Now, I'm going to make that assumption, but you know, the assumption what that means, right? So see, he's so busy chasing the coins and the money and everything is about $1. He's beginning to seem desperate. And he threw QB under the bus, or he allowed that to happen to QB because it was about the dollars. Not that you can't have who you want on the platform. We're all grown. You can't tell us. You can't tell us where to go. You can't have a problem because people went on BS platform. They don't have nothing against BS, perhaps. So you can't get mad. You can't get mad because they go on James' platform. They go on Wally's platform. That's what they do. That's what they do. It's a numbers game. And so that's what they do for clicks and views that will equal coins. But at one point, you have to put your values in place, your morals in place. What won't you do for $1, Jay Wilson? Because now you done sold out everybody because you're trying to make a coin. That's why I think you talk about Treecey not working. That's why I think you don't work, because now you're really getting desperate. But you probably have been like this all along. I've only been on YouTube a year, maybe in some change. I don't follow you because you're boring to me, and I don't like people to be passive aggressive and manipulative and shade people and act like they're better than people and they're not. So I don't even like you. You're very condescending, so I don't watch you. But from time to time I pop in when I see you and Treecey going at it, or you and somebody else. No, I'm Aquarius. I'm Aquarius. Not in his bedroom. What? Who wanted to screw? Oh God, stop it. I'm gonna check out Miss Gina Wiggs. I'm gonna check out Miss Gina was her people. She pooped her. I saw that happen with Miss Gina when that incident happened. See, I've been around, baby. I stay up in the bushes. But the reason why I came out of the bushes, because I had something to say. And every time I have something to say and I don't agree with some of these content creators, what they do, they block me. That's what they do. They block you, which I think is stupid. As long as you're not being too blatantly disrespectful, you can say what the hell you want. I don't know you. I don't know you. These people forget. We don't know these people. You could say what you want about. You could talk about my head rag, my moo, my house, my car. It doesn't faze me. It's not going to bother me. You know? So it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get so upset, let you get in my feelings that I'm going to cry. You can't make me cry. I'm a tough cookie, and I don't give a damn whether you like me or not. And no, to the person who wrote me and told me I was playing the fence or something, and I'm gonna eventually. No, I'm not playing the fence. I don't have a problem telling you who I like and who I don't like. And just because I speak and do commentary on somebody doesn't mean I don't like them. Now, if that's the way they perceive it and they take it like that, oh well. But no, I'm not straddling no fence. I don't have to straddle no fence. For what? Who's going to do something to me? Who's going to check me, boo? You might make a video about me, but you're really not going to do nothing other than beef on YouTube. Yes, Miss Gina crossed her out last night. I don't even pump with Gina, but she got her. Well, I'm gonna take a look at it. Happy, and you know, it's clap your hand. No, stop. But anyway, your honesty. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, and I know. Let me tell you something. What I do know, I know I'm gonna get backlash from some of these people. I know that these people gonna probably do videos on me. I know they're going to go on their platform and cuss me out because that's what some of them do. And that's all right with me. But when you come here, I'm going to continue to tell you the truth. I see what I see. I interpret what I interpret. I perceive what I perceive. I know just how some of this mess started because I was there. Basically, I was there. So, however you do it, you do it. But I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. Not at all. You know, I always say you have a choice to click on and click off, to join or not join. I would love my subby count to grow. Oh, I would love that. That's just a given. But I'd rather be homegrown and organic than to have somebody hold over my head. Oh yeah, I sent subbies to you. You wouldn't have been shit over there if I wouldn't have sent my people over there. Yeah, but I sent people over there and for fake shout outs. I don't need that. Speaking of shout out to Captivating Christian. I do like him. Check him out if you're into politics or whatever, because that's what he do. Thank you, Due Process. I appreciate that. Watch how your comment section. Oh yeah, they probably go boo. They probably go blow me up. But that's good, you know? That's good because attention is attention. And we get it either way sometimes. You know what I mean? No. But yeah, they wrote me and they told me, and I ain't seen that person since, so I don't know who it was, that I was straddling the fence. I say one thing and do the opposite. No, 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 baby. You got it wrong. I answered you, but I haven't heard from you. I'm not straddling no fence. I'm telling you just how I feel. I like Phi Babe and I like James. Had I wished they not fallen out, absolutely, because I was enjoying both of them. Do I watch Phi Babe? Yep. Do I watch James? Yep. Do I get a kick out of when he drag her? Yes. Do I get a kick out of it sometime when she say something? Yeah. That's just who they are. That's what you call entertainment to me. So I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. You don't have to like me. It's okay. It's okay. Because in real life, I have a family and I have people who love me. So I'm not going to worry about this. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I think some of this be beefing for dollars. That's what I think. Yes, I've seen views go up. Yes, some people viewership went up. Some people subby counts went up. As some people maintain, but you still get the views. I'm going to go where I want to. I know. Now, personally, and I'm just gonna say it, and come on, y'all, go ahead in the comments. Say, I think you look good in drags. I do. I do. I think you look good. And like you said, it's entertainment. And for Lady P to say drag queens and trans people are the same, sweetheart, I don't know how old you are, I don't know where you've been, and I don't know what information you got, but they're not the same. Drag queens are drag queens. Trans sexuals, what y'all call them? Spell it. Transgender ladies are transgender ladies. They transitioning over. That's a difference. A drag queen normally dress up for performances. There's a difference, Lady P. I don't know if somebody hit you to it, but there is a difference. But you're so busy dragging, you don't even know what you're talking about. No, there's a difference. He's a drag queen. He's not a trans woman. He's a drag queen. So there is a difference. So when you dragging, you probably should know your facts, baby girl. I don't watch you. I don't know. So, but you did make that statement. I did hear that, and they're two different. They're separate, right? Oh, she's a goon. She's a goon for who? Who she's a goon for? Oh, she's a goon. Lady P is a goon. Oh well, goons normally come get you. I'm sure she probably come over here give me or say something about me. I don't know. I think yeah, I think a lot is going on that they don't get it. They don't get it. And it doesn't matter. Man, boy, I mean, well, woman or man, you drag, you drag. It is what it is. Who cares? You dragging. And Hunty, how they said, Hunty, I'm going to be in the front seat for drags because I like them. They're entertaining. Yes. So, good morning. Hey, thank you, baby. Hey, thanks to all the new subs. Listen, we gonna have fun in here. I'm not gonna make it about them, but that shit with Treecey today just blew me, you guys. I couldn't even sleep. Wigs and Lady Lily. We stayed up until almost 3 o'clock. Wigs and Lady Lily. We was here until 3 o'clock. When I laid down and heard and looked at that video and saw that crazy shit Treecey was doing, I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "Oh my gosh!" If I could have jumped back on live and talked to y'all last night, I would have. That's crazy. But you're playing, you're pretending. Girl, you ain't gonna do nothing. Who are you gonna pull up to? Because first of all, if I know you gonna pull up, I'm gonna be ready for you. But you go ahead, Treecey. Go ahead and pretend like you badass, whoever. But I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Not at all. No. So if people pulling up, do the right pull up. Don't do the fake. Don't don't front for the people. Don't front for the people. Your subbies might have believed that you was really going to meet Honey. You wasn't going to meet Honey, baby. You was giving them a show. You was getting your views, your clicks and views. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But carry your ass. Go ahead, baby girl. You go ahead down there with Club Shing Shang Chick Chat. I don't know. I ain't talking bad because I don't know Sean Brown. You go ahead down there, baby. I want somebody to make sure that they keep the footage rolling so we can see when they get back. So we can see. Uh-huh. And I didn't even know Pissy P did a vid. Oh, look at you, Pissy P. What Treecey do? Wiggs, you wasn't here when I said hello, baby. Hello, Wendy. How are you? Pissy P. I mean Pissy P. James, be quiet. You got me saying Pissy P. You wasn't here, Wiggs, when I said what Treecey did. So she gets into this a quick one, and you guys, I gotta go to bed. I got a job. I gotta lay down so I could get up. But for work. So anyway, she's on live, and her and Honey is having a problem. Her and Honey, but she didn't say that to Jay Dunn to pull up, and Jay Dunn supposedly had drug her for filth. But she ain't tell her to pull up. She ain't jump in her car looking for Jay Dunn. In fact, she didn't even answer the phone. So her and Jay Dunn must have a problem, right? So anyway, she's there. She pulled out the hammer in the dark. There you go, James. And she act like she was driving to meet Honey. Come to find out, somebody tell me Honey is 70 years old. Where is Honey going? Where is Honey going to other than the senior citizen building? Honey ain't going nowhere. And if you know Honey, then you know that lady is 70 years old, they say. Now, where's she pulling up to? So you go get in your car and you go ride around and pretend like, hold on, let me see what this, and you go pretend like you going to meet 70-year-old Honey that she drive, and you done went to 3 subways to meet Honey. Now, did you go to 3 subways to meet Honey? Or I know you normally eat at Subways, or you really went out and got a sub and you pretend like you was waiting for Honey. Then you come back in the house. Yeah, she didn't pull up. She didn't pull up. See, baby, you know what? See, because I have this. And no, she didn't pull up. See, these people always talking about me. And when I get ready to do what I gotta do, they don't pull up. I'm just asking them, if you bad, pull up. You do all that. Most people who's gonna stomp a mud hole in your ass, they don't do all that. They just do it. They don't even advertise it. You don't even know they coming. You don't know they're coming. No, but they don't do all this that you guys do on YouTube. So stop the pull up garbage. There ain't the grandmas of yesterday. These aren't right. They ain't the grandmas of yesterday. You right. Good morning, Charlie. I didn't see you. Good morning, baby. Good morning. But anywho, that's all I was saying. I was just blown away. It's like, please stop the antics, stop the shenanigans. You're not going to do nothing. You're not going to do nothing but sell, like we used to say, those wolf tickets behind this computer. So if anybody's going to club chat, can you please make sure you videotape it so we can see? So we can see. We want to know. We're not going. If you go on a vacation, please tape it. I want to see it. And you guys, Treecey better protect that. Ooh, she took it off the other day. And I think she was trying, like me, y'all don't see me in here trying to work this camera and this new stuff. I got different things that I try to operate, and I ain't that great at them. But did you see? You could see nothing but edges. But now, the wig that she got now looks cute on her. It looks cute on her. So I'm not going to sit here and drag her for her hair. Some people can't get edges. Some people just can't keep them when they wear a lot of wigs and weaves and stuff. I heard that, and braids that glue pull your hair off. I don't know. So I can't talk. I'm not trying to be funny, but I have my real hair. And thank you, Jesus. I done had my real hair for years, no chemicals or nothing. However, everybody don't have that, so I'm not talking about that. But I'm just saying, you can't be quick to talk about people edges and their hair and stuff like that, and yours not on fleek. Yours not on fleek. But that little wig she got is cute. That little wig she got is really cute, though. I think it looked cute. So that's it. But anywho, my people, I have 7 more minutes because I work at night. So wigs and wigs and Lily, we probably be on here tonight. You guys help me wind down. I get home about 12. I don't get to sleep until about 2. Spill it. I watched your swipe left on Wendy Williams. That, Wendy Williams, stop. That was fake. See, we talked about that though. When these people in the industry and they do the wrong thing, those handlers go rope their ass back in. Trust and believe me. Somebody got to Snoop Dogg and somebody got to Wendy Williams, and they told them, you better make this shit right. You either gonna make it right or we gonna start snatching your ass. See, they'll let us, show off and get big and get successful, get, a couple of dollars in our pocket and live well until we cross them. Yeah, as you get older, yeah, my hair is thinning too as well. Even without chemicals, it's thinning. Because I was wearing it in ponytails a lot. I love a ponytail, but I've been wearing it out. Yes, James. They knew. She knew. And so it was better if she offered a fake apology. They just wanted her to make that shit right. And she had better made it right, because if not, they would have been snatching the Wendy Williams show. See, because they are the handlers. Believe me, these people not roaming free like we think. They're being handled by up. You done offended this whole community that's big. You better make that shit right. Them calls start coming in left and right. And she came on and she faked apologized. And this is what we got. This is what we got from Wendy Williams. Hold on. This is what we got. We got this from good old Wendy Williams. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. This is the bullshit she delivered to us. Hold on. I'm going to show you what my girl did. This was Wendy Williams. That's what she looked like. She didn't look like it that day, but this is the fake monster. This is the shit she do. This is that. So she gave us a little tear. She gave us a little tear to make the handler think, okay, you did it. Snoop Dogg, he walked that shit back too. You meant to call Gayle King that. Yeah, you sure did. You probably didn't mean to send those threats out to her, which was stupid. But you meant to say just what you said to her. But them handlers picked up that phone, ring, ring. Negro, you better get this shit right. You better go on there and you better apologize to Gayle, else you will not be cooking with Martha Stewart. You will not be cooking with Martha Stewart. You won't be. So that's what happened. We just can't get around the handlers, baby. They paid for you, they own you, you gonna operate the way they want to. Don't think they giving black folks these big contracts without that little itsy bitsy print in it stating basically I own you. And when you don't do what I want you to do, I'm going to snap your damn head off. That's in the contract. But you guys want the big contracts. Now, let me get to this. Yeah, and this is going to be it. As stood his ground because they gonna take it away. Yeah, you right, due process. They probably already, because he already made that mistake, they probably pull that show. And to be honest with you, I looked at that Martha Stewart and Snoop show, and I like it. I like it. It's something different. It brings something different. Then you got Lonnie Love backstabbing Tamar, which they had already known. They already knew Lonnie Love had backstabbed Tamar. Tamar was trying to tell us, but didn't nobody want to believe her. Didn't nobody want to believe her. Now this lady comes out and say that Lonnie Love set her up, and there's a possibility that Tamar was too strong for The View. But you know, it is what it is. Again, watch that fine print in the contracts. And that's why I was telling my baby girl, Fi, don't get on here doing all that stuff you used to do. Because if you have a contract, if you didn't read the fine print, you don't know what could void that contract. But you do you. This is just a word of advice. So I guess they working on what? A reality show? Lily? Is that what Club Chat and Fi and all them working on, like a reality show? I don't know what it is. I don't know what opportunities have, but they say Tree Dog, Deanna, and Harley Q and the mad because they wasn't invited to the reality show that I guess Sean Bradley is doing. Like I said, I don't get too into that because I really don't give a damn. Ain't nobody lining my pockets with it. I ain't on no reality show. But remember, when you get on those reality shows, you gotta do some things. You gotta sacrifice some things. So I hope they all up for it. I wish them the best, but I'm not sure, you know. But anywho, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta shut it down so I can get up and get ready when I see it. Oh, that's Lily and Wiggs. Thank you guys, Lily and Wiggs. I want to say thank you because no matter what time I come on, you guys are here. Now, I miss my buddy Too Blessed. I don't know where she at, but anywho, you guys are here supporting me. You and Captivating Christian as well. Thanks, James, for stopping by for the chat. Again, I don't care. I'm going to go where I want to go. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to say what I want to say. I am not going to blatantly disrespect anybody or start beef with them or do all that. That's not where I'm going with this. But I'm definitely going to stand my ground on who I am. I'm going to stand in my ish. If I said it, that's what I said. Is no backing down, no straddling the fence. So if you think that I straddle the fence, then I don't, baby girl. I shoot straight from the hips and I ain't scared of shit. And I don't back down. Maybe if I have said something and I have to retract it because it wasn't factual, or maybe it came out wrong, then I'll do that. But remember, perception is everything. Maybe your perception led you to believe that I was straddling the fence. No, no, no. I'm going to say it again. I'm cool with who I said I'm cool with. I don't like who I said I don't like. And if I tell you I don't like you, I don't muck with you. My family will tell you I hold grudges. God help me. But I hold grudges, and my tongue could be sharp, could be very piercing at times. So I'm not afraid of nobody. I say what I want to say. Yeah, because I'm grown. I'm like that. I'm holding my own. Who can't talk like a normal person? Thank you, baby. I am gonna have some sweet dreams. But thank you, ladies. Thank you, my love. I'm going to get out here because I gotta go to sleep. I have to pull a shift. I will see y'all tonight. I will check you out. Are you on tonight, Spill It Boy? I mean today. I don't know if you want to say. I don't know what's going on. If we getting mops and brooms, or I don't know what's gonna go on. But I'll look for you. See you later, process. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know you, but thanks for stopping in. Remember, please like this video, comment, because remember, good or bad, it helps me to get shit right. I need your opinion at times. It depends on what your opinion is. Okay. But anyway, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know next time I go live. In fact, I'm going to work really hard Thursday. I'm gonna work really hard on trying to do a trailer. I'm looking for Gene Dill to call me back for this Biggie thing. I mean, for him to hit me back for this Biggie thing. Hopefully, we'll get an interview with him. If not, then I'll look for somebody else. But anywho, until then, peace, love, and you guys be safe. And I'm out of here. I'm getting sleepy. Goodbye. Oh, you don't owe me anything. Thank you, baby.